stage. Yeah, and then just try to get that in public without my glasses, I mean with my glasses on. So here I am, guys, in the raw. So tonight we are working in conjunction with the Innocence Project. Couldn't really be much more relevant in this country at this time, dealing with racism, mass arrests, torture. The Innocence Project gets lawyers to work pro bono to go into prisons and reopen cases of prisoners who were being falsely accused, and had great success. And so hoping you've been contacted by somebody in the lobby with something you could read about it and get you interested. And I think cleverly, like in the beginning when I worked with Amnesty International, they would have local groups, and each local group would pick one prisoner under some dictatorship somewhere and work directly on that person. So I haven't met with any of the people yet, but I believe that's part of their program. So I have dug out all my prison songs. And this one I'll do for you is taken from stories that my ex told me when he spent time in prison for draft resistance way back when. And back then we talked about destroying all the prisons, raise the prisons to the ground. Well, why not? In the meantime, let's get out as many people as we can. Back out outside. This is the prison trilogy. Lily Rose was a lowrider, Lily Rose was a night fighter, Lily Rose no trouble like the sound of his own name. Busted on a drunken charge, driving someone else's car, the local midnight sheriff's claim to fame. In an Arizona jail, there's some hotel how Billy fought the sergeant for some milk that he demanded. Knowing they'd remain the boss, knowing he would pay the cost, they saw he was severely reprimanded. And in the blast, so they belong, he hanged himself at dawn with a note stuck to the bouquet. Said, don't fuck with me, just take me home. Come and lay, that was the lay, young Billy down. Lulu was a Mexican, the law called an alien, were coming across the border with a baby and a wife. Clothes upon his back, still he thought that he could get some money and things to start a life. But it hadn't been too very long, seemed like everything went wrong, didn't even have the time to find themselves a home. His father, a brown-skinned male, stuck him inside a Texas jail, left the wife and baby quite alone. He eased the pain inside him with a needle in his arm, but the dope just crucified him, and he died to no one's great alarm. One day, and it was played over the dam. And then raise the prisons to the ground. Kilo was an aging con of 65.